Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got the APK on our hands live now. The new update with, a bunch of new characters, a bunch of new uniforms, and a bunch of other changes. So let's dive right into it, see what is what, try to figure out things. This is a first impressions, first reaction type video. I have no idea what this could hold. I literally just downloaded and installed the APK for this new update and then logged in. So with that being said, the first thing I want to look at is how to obtain the new characters. So we've got right here 3 new characters: Arrow, Dr. Voodoo, and Swordmaster. How are we going to get their biometrics? How are we going to build them up? So let's check out Arrow first. Let's go down to location, bio subscription. Okay, so she is a bio subscription character, which means that I would have to go over here and get the biometric subscription, and I would have to acquire her this way in order to unlock her, in order to rank her up and stuff. I think I already have her ranked up if I'm understanding things correctly. Yeah, I mean, on this test account, this is not my real account. This is just a test account, but I believe on this account I already have her, and she is a speed type character, as we saw from the Facebook live stream. And then the universal would be Dr. Voodoo, and then the combat type. So I'm digging it. A zero blast update, guys. That's really good news. There's no blast types in this update. Okay, so we've got these characters now. Now let's go. Wow, that's really sad. Teasing us with the worst characters in the game. Okay, cool. Anyways, now let's check out how to obtain Brother Voodoo and Swordmaster. So for Brother Voodoo, it says find it in the shop. Okay, I don't know what that means. And then for Swordmaster, find it in the shop. Okay, I'm not really sure what that means. Usually that means they cost crystals, but I believe one of the instructions for the APK is that we're not supposed to show the shop because certain items might be there that shouldn't be, or certain items might have a different cost or a different price, or have different items in them than they're supposed to have in the live version of the of the game. Now, just to keep in mind, guys, this video was made in conjunction with Netmarble and the Star Agent program. In addition to that, they want us to let you guys know, and I say this with every APK video before the update goes live, that none of the numbers are final. None of the builds are finalized yet. It's still sort of in flux or in transit, so things could change. So maybe they're just putting the find in the shop as a placeholder for both Swordmaster and Dr. Voodoo. I'm not sure yet, but because of the fact that things are in flux, and because the shop shows real money, it would cause, maybe some ruffles to be feathered, or some feathers to be ruffled if you show the shop and things are the wrong prices. So anyways, that's a bit of a disappointment. That's a bit of a question mark. So let's go over now and jump to the uniforms that I don't have. Oh, I already have them. Okay, so we can't see the cost of the uniforms, but okay, we have all the uniforms. So now we don't know. We know Arrow is paywall, but we don't know anybody else. So now one thing I wanted to check out was, I'm assuming they're all heroes, but let's just check this out. Okay, superhero. Yep, he's got leadership and weapons master. Arrow, also a superhero, fast move and leadership. Brother Voodoo or Dr. Voodoo, also a superhero. He's got magic and command. Okay, and then we wanted to check out the Sabretooth, the new Sabretooth uniform, which isn't equipped for some reason. Does that make him into a hero? No, he's still a supervillain. He has agility and pure evil, so he does not become a hero with this uniform. That's good. We don't want to lose any villains in Marvel Future Fight. We want to keep all the villains possible. And then I don't think any of the other uniforms are going to change things. She looks extremely glossy, and she's also a superhero. Yep, we got the chaos magic and the fast movement. Okay, and I don't think it's going to change really for anybody else. I guess you could check Quicksilver. Oh, we already have him tier 3. Yeah, this account is sort of like preloaded, so let's check this out here. See if he is a villain or a hero. He is also a hero. Okay. I want to check out as well his tier 3 skill. So he's got infinite sprint, this new tier 3 skill. Let's see what it does. It's got stun, all speed down, which doesn't matter. 20% ignore defense for 5 seconds. It's kind of irrelevant. Increases damage by 100% for one attack. That's pretty good. 5 seconds of invincibility. That's pretty good. Removes all debuffs. That's good. Ignores target's dodge by 80% for 5 seconds. Goodbye, Ant-Man and other Quicksilvers. And then physical attack. Okay, so let's go ahead and build up that excuse me. let's go ahead and build up that skill now and see what it looks like. We got the SFX on, so if there's any SFX on his other skills, we'll be able to see that. It seems like 1 and 3 are exactly the same as his old 1 and 3 from his uniform, but they changed around his second skill a lot. They changed around his fourth skill. Oh no, they didn't change 4. Maybe they changed 4 a little bit, but the animation is the same. But then they did change 5, and they added the that's nice. They added the SFX for 5. Okay, so let's take a look at his 6th skill. I've never seen it before. This is the very first time I'm seeing it. Let these trains and these cars and these buses rain down. These Kitty Pryde steel beams, and we'll get into what his 6th skill looks like. Let's take a look. Slides in, bunch of hits, spinning kick. Okay, pretty cool. You don't see Quicksilver for the majority of that attack, but that's pretty cool. I don't know how many hits exactly it had. We were hitting a couple of different enemies at the same time, but yeah, okay. I think the camera angle could be worked on a little bit because we can't really see him. He kind of slide tackles in like a soccer player, but then after that he sort of he kind of vanishes and you don't really see much. Is there a way for me to kind of push this guy around? No. Okay, so this is probably going to hit at least 1 person, possibly 2. Yeah, you can't really see. The camera angle is kind of strange. What happens if I turn off, SFX? Let's try that. Maybe the skill looks better with SFX off. I don't really know what it's going to look like, but let's take a look. It's not going to take too long to find out. Okay, here's what it looks like. Okay, so I couldn't see anything because of everything crashing down. Awesome. Let's try this one more time. The fifth skill is a lot more screen disorienting now. So for those of you with limited vision, yeah, you might have a hard time seeing where old Quicksilver really is. Man, these buses are gigantic. It's really cool. They added new effects. They added new lava and like explosion and stuff. You can see that it's not just. Okay, let's see what happens. SFX off. So you don't. That kind of makes sense. You don't see Quicksilver because he's moving so fast. That kind of does make sense, to be honest. Okay, so we've checked out the new characters. We've checked out the new tier 3 skill, but we don't know yet how to obtain Brother Voodoo or Swordmaster. So hopefully they will answer that. They aren't obviously part of the X gene selector because they're not mutants, and none of the characters got changed. So he wasn't changed he wasn't changed into a mutant. After this update, he is still considered an other as far as the allies is concerned. Okay, so now let's go check out World Boss Ultimate, because you guys noticed that both Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch have their World Boss Ultimate now, the little black and red and white logo underneath their faces. So now let's check out what the rewards are. So we've got speed books. We've got Essence of Dimension. We've also got Emkron Crystals. So it's a mixture of X-Men materials and Tier 3 materials. We've got the Toughness Odin's Blessing. And then we've just got everything else. Clear tickets. That's new. Was that always there? Was clear tickets always there? I don't know. Okay. Toughness, is that a new one? I'm pretty sure that's a new one. Yeah. Okay, so they added a new Odin's Blessing, but otherwise the rewards seem pretty much the same. Today's additional world boss. Oh! Oh! You can reset today's world boss. Oh! Hey! Okay. I think this might be a VIP reward though, guys. I don't want to get you too hype here. I just discovered this by accident, but let me just let me hide the camera for a second. It says, okay, automatically reset today's world boss until desired world boss is set. And you can see there's like yellow, there's like on the button, on the actual button that says reset, there's yellow lines. So I'm pretty sure those yellow lines are related to VIP. Okay, so it crashed. All right, awesome. So possibly this is a work in progress that is not available yet. Can we do an auto reset for Thanos 10 times? 10 million gold. Wow, that's a lot of gold. Okay. Can we try it? No. Okay, so it's crashing, but this does appear to be a feature that may possibly be live for the actual update. Whether it's VIP only, we'll have to wait and see, but that's pretty cool. And then Scarlet Witch is going to give the Fortitude Odin's Blessing and also Emkron Crystals and a Blast Titan Record. And then all of the other rewards. Okay, so it's pretty much the same thing as all the other world bosses. He's speed type, so he drops speed books. She's blast type, so she drops blast. Presumably, he'll be combat type. I mean, he's combat type, so he'll drop combat books. And then I don't know what they're gonna do with good old body sliding Cable over here. Okay, so we checked out the World Boss Ultimate rewards. They seem to be good. They're not as creative as I would have hoped, but the changing World Boss is actually quite delicious here. We could possibly look through this. I don't want to waste too much time, but reduce cost to change World Boss of the Day by 40%. So possibly it's available for everyone, but the VIP level will just reduce the cost. And the cost does seem pretty expensive. It starts at, like, you know, hundreds of thousands of gold, and it goes into the millions of gold. But it would be nice if everyone can do it. It's just, you know, changed by cost. Okay, the last thing I wanted to check out here was the dimension missions. So let me just read what it says here. Battle against enemies from different dimensions every day. Acquire rewards. Select desired difficulty. More rewards are available at a higher difficulty. Rift tokens are acquired, and a variety of items can be purchased with Rift tokens. So this is where I think a lot of people are a bit worried. We've still got Stark Tower, which is the same one that we saw from yesterday. We've got the contribution points. So we earn still just one contribution. Oh no, we go up to 6 contribution points. So it means that you will need to play this 5 times to fill up this gold reward down at the bottom, which is 1.6 million gold. That's a lot of gold. So it means, presumably, if it's always 30 and you get 10 tries per day, that you'd be able to get 3.2 million gold per day every single day. What's this little coin here at the bottom? Clear dimension missions to earn contributions. Reward can be acquired when your contribution reaches a set point. Required contribution points and rewards increase with a higher agent level. So the required points and also the amount of gold you get, the contribution reward, will increase with your agent level. So I'm not sure how much it is for lower agent levels, but it's 1.6 million for me at agent level, I think 130, 129. So we got hero 129, and we've got 0 on the actual agent badge level. So let's see if we upgrade this to level 1. Does it actually change our rewards at all? I don't expect it to change our rewards. Still 1.6 million gold. Okay, so I'll tinker with that a little bit, but that's interesting there. And then we've got the hidden. So these are all of the hidden route or the hidden ticket rewards, which are presumably the same, except the biometrics are missing. I believe hidden routes could have given you like Vulture, Inferno. Just Vulture or Inferno bios, because Gwenpool doesn't have hidden routes. Okay. Yeah, that's good to keep in mind. Okay, we've got all this stuff here. We've got the comic cards, specifically X-Force, available rewards, entrance reward, hidden reward, okay, and then support shop. So right now I have 12,000 of these Rift tokens, and you can see here that it costs 1,600 tokens to get biometrics for any of the... Okay, so this I think this includes every single character, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just count this out. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 38. So 38 characters. I'm gonna have to double check this, but it seems like everyone is here, including Kate Bishop. Why is Kate Bishop there? Did they get rid of Villain Siege? They got rid of Villain Siege. What? So they got rid of 4 game modes. Oh, wow. So what happens to Villain Siege tokens? That's why they had the comic chests. No way. They got rid of Villain Siege tokens? Token shop. Yeah, they did. There's only one at the top now. It's only honor token. There's no. So we gotta spend our Villain Siege tokens before it expires. I don't know where the tokens are, if they're actually in your inventory, if you can see them in your inventory or not. Oh wow, that's okay. Okay, so they also got rid of Villain Siege. We're gonna have to calculate. That's a surprise here. I don't know why they didn't mention Villain Siege as well. They mentioned the other game modes that they were consolidating, so they just left one out by accident, I guess. Man, that's honestly, guys, that's a bit of bad communication there. But okay, that's what the star agents are for, I guess, to catch these extra added pieces of content. So yeah. I think you guys should strongly consider spending your Villain Siege tokens because they may become completely obsolete after the update. What would be really nice is if they converted your Villain Siege tokens into into Rift tokens. So actually, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't. Spend our Villain Siege tokens until we see the patch notes. Maybe the patch notes will say whether the Villain Siege tokens get converted into Rift tokens or whether they don't. I'm not sure, but that would actually make a lot of sense, and that might actually be good because then you'll have a head start. But if you're the type of player that wants to get, it depends how many, if you want to get those custom gear boxes from the Villain Siege Chaos token shop, then yeah, we just have to calculate how many Rift tokens you get for your Villain Siege tokens, and then we have to calculate. This is a 10 times chest for 2,750, so you have to calculate, how much, like how many Chaos tokens will equate to these Rift tokens. But let's see what we get here. So this looks, whoa, that was really good. Why are there 2 5-stars? Can we not see the can you get CTPs from this? Why are the contents of this chest so spicy? What about cards? Do I get 5-star cards? Okay, this looks absolutely garbage. But that was amazing. Am I gonna get the same thing again? Did I get super lucky? No. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of obelisks. I wish they would give us a better way to farm cards, but that's not bad. Okay. So yeah, we got a lot more to get into, but a lot of surprises there. Still no word on how to get Brother Voodoo or Swordmaster. So hopefully Netmarble will give us a bit of an update on that, or possibly put that information in the game so we can show it off to you guys. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of things so far. What happened to Villain Siege? What do you guys think of the quest pack? The dimension missions, because we don't have the quest packs anymore. There's literally nowhere to find them. And so how do you actually, the last thing I want to check, how do you get Dormammu? That's probably the question that I have. How do you obtain Dormammu? Characters can be purchased in the shop. Again with these shop purchases, I don't know what that means. All right, we're gonna need some additional information from Netmarble, but we also don't have the new check-in, so we can't check that out either. But yeah, it seems like Dormammu might be going the way of the dodo, because no one's going to be paying crystals for him. He's terrible. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Hit me up in the comments down below. What would you like to see me, dive into and explore next on the APK for the new update? Subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you later today because I'm coming out with another video. Take care.